Welcome back to the Fox 56 Sports Show. We have our On the Ice report just ahead. But first we hit the pool in Scranton. Aidan Drouse making a name for himself and breaking records as just a freshman. Here's Bob Ide with more.
Talking Scranton Knights swimming right now with first-year head coach Dave Drouse. And Coach, first of all, let's talk about how you came up through the program, being your first year. I know you came through the Sea Knights. Explain all that, how you got the job.
Basically what happened was I had coached many years ago in high school varsity. Then we started an age group program here at the facility. And the past 15 years with that program and then 10 years with the freshman class that's coming in now, I've been working with those group, and now we have a fabulous group of freshmen that are coming into the program this year.
Well, talk to me about this year's team. How have you done so far heading into district?
We're doing fantastic. The upperclassmen have been swimming really well. The freshmen, they've got a solid group of kids that are coming in. Hardworking, dedicated athletes are going in there. As we go into districts, we just finished with the Les Richards Championships. We had fantastic swims there. We're looking at some spectacular results there and some medal finishes also in the district meet.
One of those great freshmen is your son, Aidan. He comes in and breaks a record, I believe, in the 200 freestyle. Well, did you know that going in that he had a chance?
Going into the meet, yes, I didn't know he had a chance. All season long, he's been working really hard at it. He started off the season pretty close to the time, and we've been steadily marching down on the time. Looking at the other district results that are out there, it's going to be a very exciting race this year in districts.
First, I just planned. I was nervous, honestly. I was really nervous, and I planned to just swim at my hardest, and well, that's pretty much what I did. And I looked up at the clock, and I couldn't really believe what I saw, that I broke it by 2 seconds, which wasn't. I couldn't think I did it, honestly, and yeah, it was pretty overwhelming.
When you gave him the medal, go through the emotions you had.
There was two aspects of it. You know, the coaching aspect of it, I was so proud of him and everything else, and then being his parent and everything else, I was really fighting back the tears at that point because he's worked hard, so hard for this coming to light.
It was definitely emotional. I mean, to see all these years. I've been swimming for 9 years now, and to see it pay off, it's definitely nice.
Take me through the 500. I know you came in the second to Nico, a great swimmer in his own right. Take me through that race, and what did you expect in that race?
Well, I mean, honestly, I swam that race for the time. He's a senior. He's a great athlete, and I just tried my best to stick with him. And yeah, I think I did a decent job in that. I dropped some time, which is positive.
What were your goals coming into the season, and how have you achieved them, or maybe you surpassed them?
Well, I mean, I got a school record, which was the goal. Maybe not for the event that I originally thought I was, but I mean, it happened. And well, still another goal is to make it to states this year, and I hope I'll be able to do that.
You being with the Sea Knights, obviously you had to be in the pool. When did you get swimming, and when did you know he had potential to be a great swimmer?
Interesting story about the first time he went out for the team, the Sea Knights. He was 5 years old and swam 2 lengths of the pool and said he was done with it. You know, and I was coaching. I'm like, oh my God, my son's not going to get into swimming. But he came back the following year, and right away he took a feel for the water and everything else, and it was fantastic. And then right away he started setting age group records then.
Now coming into the season, what did you expect out of him, and how has he achieved those goals?
He's actually surpassed his goals coming into the season. We had some benchmarks set as to where I thought he should be. He's already surpassed them, which I'm very pleased to see. He's responding well to the training. He's very hardworking.
Heading into districts now, what do you expect down there?
Well, hopefully to come in first in the 500. Being Nico does swim in a different district, and just swim some fast times and try my hardest.
And you're going to have nerves down there, being your first time?
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. You'll probably see me pacing back and forth on the pool deck, freaking out mentally.
You know, we're going to have some relays that are going to place really well this year. Going into districts, I'm expecting to see that we're going to be the top seed in a couple of the events down there.
You guys have the records over here on the wall. How many records do you think by the time he's done swimming here could he have?
That's tough to say. Ideally, I'd like to see him have all of them. There are a couple of strokes that we do need to work on technique. Breaststroke is one of them.
Well, what kind of legacy would you like? I know you're a freshman, but look fast forward 3-4 years.
Hopefully get some pool records, and I don't know, kind of dominate the record book, I guess you could say. Leave my mark, I guess. I don't know.
With a record-setting day now in the past for the Les Richards Championships, Aidan will now look forward to the District Championships next weekend in Wilkes-Barre. Aaron, back to you.
All right, thank you, Bob. Let's move along to this week's On the Ice. This weekend will be a homecoming of sorts for some members of the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins as they head to Ontario. Here's Mike O'Brien to tell us more.
Thanks, Aaron. On a standard Penguins road trip to New England, it's safe to say you'll probably pass by the hometown of a Penguins player or two. But this week's trip to Toronto lends a unique opportunity for many on the Penguins roster. With 8 players originally hailing from Ontario, it will be a family reunion weekend for the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins. The Penguins will cross the northern border this week to face off against the Toronto Marlies. It marks their only visit of the season to Ricoh Coliseum in the first in almost 2 years. For Penguins captain Tom Kostopoulos, it's a return to the area where he grew up.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to going to Toronto. We got a few guys from around southeastern Ontario, so we're looking forward to it. We're going up there. They got a good team. They got a really good team. The last time we played them was a big game for us, big game for them. Ended up going to a shootout, so we expect a big game, and it'll be nice to play in front of family and friends.
For some who do call Ontario home, Toronto isn't exactly close, but it's a lot closer than the Penguins' other road trips. Such is the case for Matt Murray, whose hometown of Thunder Bay is a 14-hour drive away. Luckily, it's a much quicker 2-hour flight, and Matt's father Jim will be making the trek to join family residing in Toronto and taking the Penguins game.
Yeah, I'm going to have a bunch of family there. A lot of my uncles and cousins are from Toronto, and my dad's going to make the trip to Toronto, and as well as my billet family from junior is going to be there too. So it's definitely a bit of a homecoming. It's as close to home as I'll play in this league, and it should be very exciting. I haven't seen a lot of those people in some time, so it should be exciting, and they definitely haven't seen me play in a long time, so I'm looking forward to it.
Amongst the hugs and conversations that will surely take place, there's also some hockey to be played. Friday night's matchup pits the Penguins against the top team in the AHL. Wilkes-Barre Scranton will be looking for a little revenge after the Marlies stunned the Penguins with a come-from-behind 4-3 shootout win on December 18th at Mohegan Sun Arena.
That was a tough one. We were ahead 3-0. They got 3 shorthanded goals in the span of about 5 minutes. I think it was kind of a lapse on our part. But other than that, I thought it was one of our better games. They have a really good team. They come really hard, and we thought we played really well 5-on-5. So we'll need that kind of effort. We'll need everyone going to compete with them.
The Penguins will have the day off on Saturday before traveling down to Rochester to face off against the Americans for Sunday matinee. For the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins, I'm Mike O'Brien. Aaron, back to you.
All right, thank you, Mike. We'll catch up with you next week. And thank you for watching. During the week, make sure to check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And also check us out at FOX56.com. You can watch old episodes of the show and much more. We'll see you right back here next Friday night at 11. Have a great week, everyone.
This has been another locally produced show by Fox 56, CW38, MyTV, and MeTV, the leading producer of local programming.